lawyers for 8 remand prisoners who are on hunger strike while waiting to go on trial for alleged offences relating to Palestine Action. They are calling for an urgent meeting with ministers. Dominic Casciani is our Home and Legal Affairs correspondent, who's just with me in the studio. Let's start at the beginning of this, Dominic, because this is an important case.
Yeah, so lots of people will be aware that there are a number of legal things going on at the moment in relation to Palestine Action, the group banned by the Home Secretary earlier this year under terrorism legislation. As part of that, there are a number of criminal trials. Some of those are not yet before the court, so we can't talk about the details. But 8 defendants, people accused of offences in relation to Palestine Action activity, effectively break-ins to defence firms and criminal damage at RAF Bryce Norton back in June. They've been carrying out a hunger strike over the last, since early November. Now, according to their supporters and detailed in a letter which has been sent to David Lammy, the longest part of this hunger strike has gone on now for 38 days. 2 of the defendants have been refusing food for 38 days. 4 others for about 30 days at least. So that's 6. And then there have been 2 other defendants who are said to have joined them in the last week or so. Now, they've been making a range of demands about their treatment, saying they've been treated unfairly in prison and asking for Palestine Action's ban to be lifted. That ban is being considered by judges. They say they've been denied a fair trial, although reporters who have been following this in the court reporters at the Old Bailey and elsewhere, have seen them being effectively processed in the same way as other criminal defendants awaiting trial. Well, it's worth saying they all deny the charges. It's just those cases are some time off because of backlogs. And in essence, what the lawyers are saying is they say to Mr. Lammy, there is now a real and increasingly likely potential their clients will die in prison as part of their process. They describe their attitude as ironclad, that they want to carry on with this protest, and they as lawyers want a meeting with Mr. Lammy or other ministers to try and resolve the protest before something awful happens to one of their clients. They've given Mr. Lammy until effectively tomorrow lunchtime to respond. Earlier today, 2 MPs, John McDonnell and Jeremy Corbyn, raised the matter in the House of Commons as well, saying to the Speaker that they hadn't received a response from ministers having raised the issue and saying, look, what's going on? We need to find out more about what's going on with this protest.
What is the practice of ministers meeting people on remand in prison waiting for trial? Is that a justice minister? I'm trying to work out what the kind of norms are.
Sorry, Evan. Perhaps I wasn't clear enough. I think the point is the lawyers want to meet. The lawyers want the meeting with the minister. I don't think they're expecting the minister to meet their clients. Right. The clients are on remand prison and are subject to those safeguards and controls and restrictions. So that's where things are there. So it's quite a complicated situation. Now, we've asked the Ministry of Justice for a response to this. Now, so far it hasn't wanted to respond to the hunger strike. There have been previous inquiries by journalists in relation to this over the last couple of weeks. But they have said that the prison service is continually assessing the healthcare of prisoners, remand or sentenced, and taking action appropriately. 5 of the group have been in hospital during the past month or so, but aren't, as far as we're aware, in hospital at the moment.
Dominic, thank you for that update. Dominic Casciani there. Now, the author of the best-selling Shopaholic